Hey guys, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SIG Romeo 4T Pro. Now I'm super excited to finally get one of these in my hands. I want to give a huge thank you to Neil over at Heart of Texas Armory. These things are hard to get right now, and he did me an awesome favor of sending me this unit at cost. So I got a little bit of a discount on this thing. Now in full transparency, SIG has no idea I exist. I have no relationship with them. But again, huge thanks to Neil. In typical SIG fashion, the box is pretty nice and it comes with some goodies. Obviously a manual, bikini cover, which we will talk about in a little bit. Tool, another tool, cleaning cloth, a couple different mounts, battery, an alternative flip cap, and one of my favorites, the anti-reflective device. Quick rundown of the features that make this optic pretty cool. The Pro Series now has this dedicated night vision button. So if you're shooting at night, you can quickly switch between daytime and nighttime brightness on the fly. And you pair that with SIG's dark glass, which has already been proven to have really good low light performance. I'll show that here in a little bit. And then also, you have the option of any of these four reticle configurations. So you can run a straight dot, you can do kind of the donut of death thing, or you can do either of those with holdovers. So if you want to pair this thing with a magnifier and shoot out to distance, those holdovers are going to give you some accurate ways of making those shots. Also, this particular version, there is a 4XT Pro. This is just the 4T Pro. The reason I like this version is because it comes with 2032 batteries. It makes it a little bit more streamlined instead of having the AA battery. Right out of the box, this thing comes with clear flip-up lens covers on the front and the rear, which is pretty cool. If you don't like the fact that there is a clear on the front and want it to be that red as the first layer, they actually do give you a flip cap with no lens, so you can replace that. You can also run the anti-reflective device on the front, which removes the flip caps entirely. Or if you don't want any flip caps and just want something, I'm not a huge fan of this because it feels pretty cheap, although when you do remove both flip caps, it does sit very nicely on the optic. So that is an option, not a huge fan of it. The mounting system is just like you would expect, just like any other T2 aimpoint style mount. So let's go ahead and get this thing on a rifle. I'll take another second to thank my friend Neil over at Heart of Texas Armory. Please go and support them. They are a small business in Texas. They specialize in optics, knives, and other cool firearms accessories. They're awesome. They helped make this video happen. Please leave a comment down below telling them thank you and check out their website. So we're now in the backyard. The tree line we're looking at here fades from about 50 yards to 100 yards. This is through my Gen 3 PVS 14 white phos, and I'm just kind of moving around and experimenting with the eye box. And as you can see, and to no one's surprise, it's doing really, really well. That glass is super clear, and believe it or not, this footage is actually with the anti-reflective device on it. As you'll notice, it's really easy to spot the dot in the low light and the highlight areas. This highlight area is a little bit of light spillover from a street light. So one con I wanted to go over really quick was the fact that I got the FDE version of this optic. It definitely looks cool, and I'm not sure if the black version would fix this, but a lot more light is coming off of the optic right now. I'm sitting in a spot where a lot more light is coming out from one of the windows in my house, and if you notice, it obscures more of the target. So that's just something to consider. It might be a placebo effect. It could be that the tan is just reflecting more light, but when you're deciding on the color, take that into consideration if you're going to use it at night. Last but not least, I took this thing out to the range, got it sighted in, got it chronographed, plugged in my ballistic data, flipped over the 5x magnifier, and walked this thing out to 600 yards. The BDC reticle makes it super easy. In my personal opinion, SIG hit a home run with this optic. It packs in so many cool features, and I think they know it, which is why the price tag reflects it. I can honestly say that I'm going to be keeping this red dot for a really long time. Don't forget to check out Heart of Texas Armory. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.